Boys are back in town.
Oh. No. Are we ready? I'm sorry. I'm totally just...
Well, we're waiting on you.
Oh,
Of course.
God.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's been 10 seconds. I say literally just sat down.
Should we water the flowers first, or should we make that part of the show?
You should
definitely be part of the show.
Welcome to A Comic Book Look, everyone. It's your weekly comic book show, kind of, sort of, 2015 standard operating procedures, certified panty dropping Valentine's Day episode. Let's get it!
Damn.
It's your boy, John on Demand. We're so fresh, hot in the sack this evening. You guys have got the whole crew on deck. Cupid's Arrows over here, a.k.a. Kenneth. Thick stack. Thomas Devine, there can only be one. And Skyler, Mr. HD, makes us look so fresh, so clean, even though I just wanted to dispel the rumors that Skyler's magical touch, I don't know. Should we tell? I mean, who actually does the editing behind the show anymore? It's going to ruin people's lives.
Not me.
Skyler has
This
definitely...
guy does.
Skyler
here, mostly.
definitely had dropped the ball, like, on the 5th episode he edited, so we've been at it and just ripped it out of his hands.
Oh my god, dude.
As usual.
It's honorary,
It's
though.
a failure, you know.
Exactly.
Duh. Yeah.
But I brought my Valentine's Day date with me today.
Oh, you did? Your old
Yeah.
old Jill?
Yeah, no,
Left or right?
I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought it was Jill.
Actually, I was
like
gonna
J-I-L-L.
bring a mirror to
Oh,
make
look at
that
that.
joke.
Oh.
But no.
That's
Wow.
I've never seen that before.
Wow.
Oh, that was the old joke.
That was
Who's
a
your
set-
girlfriend? Oh, Jill Palmer?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel really stupid because I got the Palmer part, but Jill I didn't get.
It's a female name. It has
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true. I can automatically
Yeah.
see why.
Joe
I'm not
Palmer, we're like, oh. Okay.
Got Jill. No, I don't know a Jill. You just run.
Joe?
That might actually explain something.
But, guys, let's just get right into this. And, Valentine's Day. So, John has these beautiful flowers here. And these flowers are dry. They're drying out.
Yeah. We should
And
probably
why would we not let these flowers partake as we are partaking?
party with us?
I mean, they're badass flowers. The one on the left, think she has the hots for me. I'd like to get her a little liquored up. Let's
Alright.
you do the honors.
Alright, Ken.
Because I'm pretty sure flowers love beer.
I don't know a flower, a delicate rose.
Just be sure not to
That does
overflow and hit
Yeah,
the microphone.
Oh, that would suck. Yeah, we better.
Oh, look at
Isn't
that.
that nice?
Oh, that's very pretty.
So eloquent.
Now let's see if they don't pass out before the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Like
if we're
I
gonna
hear
see
you,
some
though.
drooping or maybe some swagger.
Or like some
I don't
titties.
know.
I'm going to throw a hypothesis
They're gonna
out there.
reveal themselves.
I think
so.
beer might be very nutritious for or nutrition.
It is very
Nutritious.
nutritious.
Nutritious for flowers.
Yes.
Nutrients.
It's
And
full of nutrients.
It's proteins
Wow,
and things like that, and we'll see what happens. I wonder if they actually maybe really thrive.
Yeah,
on
there's.
it.
I've heard some stats like a couple bottles of red wine a day helps your heart or something like
Yeah.
that. It's like
Well, thank God we have a normal
And
consumption at our
roses
house.
are red. Your heart's red with blood. So
it's the same thing basically.
Kind of works out. So we
Was that
put
a
beer on it.
Valentine's
instead of wine, so.
Well, I think
I
it'll
mean,
be
wine's
interesting to see
also
what
red
happens.
sometimes, so maybe
Yeah.
that's why it works.
Trouble is, we're gonna have to leave him here because I ain't driving home with that.
Oh no shit! It's okay, man. I got room on the couch for you guys.
That's all right. I think that'll be worth drinking.
We're in a recession. Times are hard. Anyways, we're talking about things that we love today, and what do we do here at Comic Book Club? We talk about comics. We love comics and the comic book industry for the most part,
And all
except when they
things
make a dick
related to
move. But
comics.
yeah, for the most part, we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
But
Non-stop.
okay, can I throw this out there because you
What?
said dick move, but they just recently made a totally not
Great
so
move.
dickish movie.
Right.
Spider-Man in the Marvel universe
Official.
Yeah.
officially, and they're recasting him as a younger Peter Parker. So I'm hoping though that they
Get
might
those
skip.
15-year-olds
Breaking
excited.
news.
They might skip the origin story, hopefully, and just go straight to hey, I'm Spider-Man. Okay, because we know who the fuck he is.
So does Sony get to use some Marvel characters now?
Well, I'm sure it probably opens up the door to that. They didn't officially say so, but I'm pretty sure if this makes any sort of money, we're going to start seeing the industry do it like all the way over. They're like, fuck, they're going to screw you for every dollar they can get.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
There's no reason not to have all the crossovers
yeah.
building into each other and
I
have
think it's cool.
at least have some appearances.
And if it's
you know.
successful, the only drawback is now they've had to reshuffle their dates again, so some movies have been moved back.
You're looking all
several
like
years.
meditative over
I
there.
just disagree with
Master
like every
Splinter over
single
here.
thing you guys are saying about this. I
Why?
mean, it just like,
You think
dude,
it's bad?
does Marvel Cinematic Universe has been really, really good.
Right.
Just coming off on the hottest it's been with
Right.
Guardians,
Right.
and I don't think Spider-Man fits in that universe. I mean, I don't think they don't have the ground guy. They don't have the fucking quip, the super quippy guy.
Mhm.
You got him, okay? I mean, we got Star-Lord. I don't want another super quippy guy.
Right.
And I'm not a Spider-Man guy. I never have been a Spider-Man
Shout out
guy.
to Venom, duh.
Yeah, exactly,
I get it.
man. And
Dark
so
Avengers.
I don't know. Also, it's like, so now Marvel's starting to work with Sony,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, so you're just like giving up the fight?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna fucking get him, get him. Don't let Sony keep on working with him. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get Spider-Man into the movies that we get with Marvel, which, you know, even though I don't like Spider-Man, could be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But then we're gonna have that same Spider-Man being a Sony-made movie where Sony gets last call on what the script is like, and Sony gets to pick what it's like, and I don't fucking like
Sony,
the
yeah.
fucking movies that they've made about Spider-Man.
Absolutely. About any movie.
The last-
Marvel,
Yeah, the last two have been absolutely garbage.
yeah.
The first Tobey Maguire one I liked, but I
Yeah.
think I liked it because I was in fucking 7th grade or something, or 6th
Yeah.
grade, you know?
Yeah,
Shout out
it
to
doesn't,
Tobey
it
Maguire.
doesn't really hold up.
Oh,
over
not at
time.
all. Like, when I saw Green Goblin standing, like, in Times Square, like, when I was watching on TV, I was like, this looks so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like, so dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean, I hate to be devil's advocate here and fucking disagree with you guys, but dude, I
It's
don't
like
know
the
if it's a
male
good move.
view.
Well, and this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to, you know, I'm hoping for the best. Marvel hasn't really
Yeah.
let us down so far. Okay, Thor: Dark World, kind of.
No, fuck that, dude. It was still
The
good.
Mandarin's an actor. Okay, that was kind of crap.
Man, whatever, man.
But
It still does
Other
better
than
most.
that, it's been extremely rewarding, especially lately with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think Ant-Man looks like it's going to be awesome.
Well,
Which is another quippy
We'll
one,
see.
so we'll see how that plays out.
yeah,
right?
but you know they already lost their first director that was
That's true.
doing the whole entire thing for 5 years,
Ooh.
so we'll see.
Well,
Yeah.
and the previews do look really good. I'm just saying that I
Sorry,
was
I'm
totally like against Ant-Man. I'm like, this is going to suck. Who wants to see this guy? And then it's like, okay, it kind of has the same kind of humor as Guardians.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of.
And Ant-Man has been played a lot of different ways. He's been like a terrible guy who's like getting redemption. He's been like the original nerdy guy.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's the guy who's just traveling through phone lines.
Yeah.
And in this digital age, what's happening, bro? Huh?
Cell
How are you
phone.
getting through cell phones, man?
Yeah.
Seriously, like, if you read Ant-Man comics,
Yeah.
he only travels through
phone.
telephones. It's like, oh, I'm going to Europe. I got to just call my buddy in Europe, and then I... Bloop, small, shrink right on down, he's there.
I'm sure
Yeah.
maybe he can like go up to a satellite or something.
Oh, man, I hope so.
Well,
Wireless
you'll
surfing.
But I want to see...
You'll find a landline there somewhere.
Yeah, just like the Matrix. But even then, like in the Matrix,
Neo.
it was running out of landlines. Like they were like, we gotta find a
And
landline.
Rightfully so.
Like
We're
now
in a
there's like,
cellular
we
age.
gotta find a landline. Closest one, 24 miles away, next town.
Well, yeah, and because how many houses? I mean,
Shout
my
out to
parents' house
Wall
just because
Trucks
they run a
out there.
business, but how many houses do have a landline?
Yeah, my dad's
Most
old as shit
don't.
and he got rid of his.
Yeah.
So,
What?
Oh my God! Pretty soon, it's all going to be cell phones, and that's when
that's when the terrorists
Well,
take down the tower and then
You know what?
we're
He can still
all
Skype,
dead.
He
America!
can still Skype
America!
his friend, all right, and travel through the internet. I
There
think
you-
he can find
there
a
you
way.
go. There you go.
I'm saying,
Right,
that's what
right,
I'm saying. It's the same wireless. If he can go wireless through the internet, he can definitely go wireless through cell phone.
Okay, I think we kind of
No,
jumped the
I'm
track.
saying
I'm gonna dive into the.
he can at
books.
least travel through the.
Dive into
Okay,
America
I think
because it's
John's right. We
hardwired.
just gotta stop, man.
Yeah,
I'm
we got
sorry.
enough.
That was
Because
probably
Coach
our
is
best
looking
arguments
kinda
of
sad there.
a superhero's powers we've had so far.
Exactly.
So before we put the passports away, you guys, what is one thing that John likes to do? Shop for things that he loves, which is all about Valentine's Day things that I love, right?
love.
So what do I love?
Hawkeye, it looks like. Oh my god.
Dark Avengers, and I can't even read them because they're in French, and I'm so stoked about it. This one is the Dark
so
Reign,
excited to not
and
read
it
these.
says Dark Avengers Secret Wars Thunderbolts because it's a trade of multiple Dark Reign books with a Thortron cover variant straight from France. So I ordered it from the Excalibur comic shop from France, and I was so stoked about it. It's just
my name's Excalibur.
it's
That's cool.
so funny to read. Like, just, see, because I have, like, the books in English, but it's just, like, law.
I know. I think
Let's
you should.
see them get their ass kicked in French.
Are you gonna
How
bust
cool
out
is
the
that?
regular books and then, like, go through, see if you can learn
Translate
French?
them, right? So,
Obviously.
I totally agree. By the way, to answer your question, one of the publishers over there is Panini Comics that does international comics.
Nice.
So I found I found that out, and I started subscribing.
Skyler's hungry for
Patriot
Panini.
sense is tingling.
Sorry. But so I got a couple of trades.
It has nothing to do with buying the books in French. It has to do with the fact that
shit.
There's no star. Oh, but no, wait.
No, that's U.S. Agent.
Yeah.
That's U.S. Agent.
Oh, okay. U.S. Agent.
My
mistake.
Skyler, I made the same error, and John
My mistake.
corrected me.
I was wondering what you were saying.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not Captain America.
So-
I was about to start
That's
reciting
the first
NRA
cover,
Credo.
which is super awesome. But seriously, I love.
What was that, aim shoot?
Because I'm like on this Uber. I want to be the creme brulee when it comes to the Dark Avengers. So
Oh my
my wall
dude.
is already pimped out with the best
What?
of the best.
Stop.
You know,
You're
I think we need an
it's like,
intervention.
no.
It's just
We
coming.
gotta save that.
It's
We gotta
just
save
coming
that.
to the idea now. Like you're just now going like, man, I really want to be the Dark Avengers guy. First of all, you're fucking 15 years too late when it came out, and second of all, you got them all already, bro. You are the master.
I am the master.
You've got the posters.
It can't
and
be a
the
new
prints.
revelation, dude. It can't be a new one because you've been living the life.
I know.
Lifestyle.
I mean, if I said I wanted to become a Great Lakes Avenger guy, maybe it'd be like, wait.
Hey, I got a couple
What led
issues
you
of
to
those.
this?
And it's hard, you guys. I go into the comic shop, nerds get boners all around me just looking at me. I get it. Relax.
Relax.
All right?
Okay? Keep them boners down.
One time.
One time.
Yeah, it was Ken.
That's how I met Ken. Whoa. So anyways, those are just some of my acquisitions, I guess, on eBay. I have a couple others.
Dude, that's
but
sick.
I don't want to...
Oh yeah, don't ruin them yet, brah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
Hey, I never gave you your birthday present here, and
What?
and you're here.
My birthday present.
Yeah.
Oh, for
What the
your
fuck?
birthday. Oh, happy birthday, John.
Yeah.
Are you-
happy birthday,
Happy
John.
birthday,
Are you
dear
serious?
John.
Shut the fuck up.
I've
What
had it
is
for so
going
long.
on? Okay.
Sorry, there's something stuck to it there.
Dude, what is going on?
But yeah, man, dude, I just
A little bit
This
of Valentine's Day candy there?
yeah. So yeah, this is I've talked that I said in an old episode a couple months ago that I had this present for John, and I still haven't get it to him, and I've seen him like 5 or 6 times since then. I still haven't got it to him. He's at my house.
Yeah.
Way to go!
Comic book look, bringing people together.
How awesome is this? It's like a mixed media book. Like, you got... And I don't want to say actual words, but it's like a combination of a novel mixed with the graphic elements of a comic book. That's what I'm about. Dude, how bomb is
So the
this?
reason I wanted to get this, first of all, was it's Greg Rucka is the writer, same guy who does Lazarus and Gotham Central and
And
all
this
my
is right
favorite
up my
books. Yeah,
alley, dude.
Batwoman.
Yeah.
And then because I started reading like the premise and stuff, and it did seem more up John's alley than it did up mine.
Is there guys kissing
And-
guys?
I don't know.
I was
about-
gonna say, all
I-
I see is a
not
hot
that
redhead and
alley.
some butt shots
I don't.
of her. It's like,
oh, I was
what
gonna
do you
say
mean,
that is
John's
right up
alley?
my alley. You're right.
Love strong book.
But I just thought you
I
know,
love it, dude. That's cool.
Are you sure that was candy stuck to it?
there's
there,
not any
or-
like hard. I don't think there. I think the thing is, there's not any hardcore porn, and that's why I wasn't into it. And
Dude, I will totally rock this.
but yeah, no, it's just a cool book on the shelf. It's unconventionally done. It's huge
it's
and
awesomely done.
yeah, but it's done by
Thank
one of my
you,
favorite
dude. That's
writers.
great.
And so yeah, fuck yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah. I'll do a review show about this, so YouTubers stay tuned for sure.
Yeah.
Man. That's awesome. Thank you.
Very cool.
Definitely. Yeah, but anyway, what else are we talking about, guys?
I got a lot of things to talk about, but I don't want to.
I think Skyler.
I'm gonna take it right back, actually,
Oh,
to the
shit.
cinematic side.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Throwing it back.
Little,
Hey,
little Netflix.
Before we time out,
Yep.
before we do that, you know what I miss, Skyler, and that I loved was back in the day when Skyler had like that camera specialty thing, and whenever we would do movie reviews, he would always get into the angles and the high def and the camera work and shit.
Are
You
we
remember
gonna get into that?
That's
Oh,
some
yeah.
vintage shit, and the fact that we get to say it's vintage shit means that we're legit in this game.
When we haven't, I guess I haven't done a.
But you know what I
Film
mean?
really
Like, I
for a long
miss
time.
that.
I've
I
just
so.
been
Yeah,
but
we would
we haven't gone to a movie
animated
in
series,
forever.
that's true.
Yep.
We
Depends
haven't.
Depends there haven't been any good ones. Although
We've
I've
had
been-
opportunities to watch.
I watched.
movies.
I watched all the Oscar movies.
we did go and see a good movie, you know, over like in December. I mean, granted, it was a few months ago, but we saw that
The Interview.
Unbroken.
Unbroken. Yeah.
I know the
movie-
interview was actually
Fuck
really good
Unbroken,
too.
that shitty Angelina Jolie fake movie. That thing sucked.
I liked it. I
It
enjoyed
was
it.
cheesy as fuck and so
Oh, of course
unrealistic.
it was, but I still enjoyed it.
Did you see Fury?
Damn.
No, I have that on my list.
Now that is a World War II movie.
So instead of Angelina Jolie, you like her husband.
Yeah, exactly.
And Shia LaBeouf.
I love Shia, but you guys already know Shia is my number one top 5 actor. So. Anyway,
I like the fact that he's famous again. That's kind of cool.
Back to what I was getting into.
Sorry, Skyler.
Little show on Netflix called Stanley's Superhumans.
I have not seen
Which,
it, but it's on my list.
Yeah, it's a very fun show. Stanley has enlisted this contortionist who is actually pretty amazing.
which I talked to Skyler before, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they just enlisted Stan Lee for his name. But we both hope that he had some sort
As
of pitch.
the narration goes, Stan Lee enlisted this guy to go around the world and find and test superhumans. So there's like the first episode, there's a guy that can pass like any amount of electricity through his body. He literally wires himself and holds a hot plate in his hand that they cook an egg on while he has another node closed on his foot and he's flashing a light as he's doing it.
That's
It's
so cool.
really, really amazing, and he actually has a genetic difference where his
Electro.
skin, like his body is more resistant, so his skin passes the electricity through the outside
Mutant.
as opposed to going in like through
The
his
show
heart.
is full of mutants. Dude. It's cool.
Evolution. Shit like that.
That's exactly what it is, because there's like one guy he's probably no bigger than you, Ken, and he holds back a Harley running full throttle.
I don't get it. Is that
Just-
unusual?
Just
Not everyone can do
I've
that.
done that. I've
Well,
done that.
Ken,
a
you
few
obviously
times.
can. I mean,
Yeah,
Sturgis.
I can do
just
that with
hold
my
bikes.
mind.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Oh, dude, don't spoil it and tell him you're gonna be on the show yet.
Relax,
It hasn't been announced.
Rainbow Phoenix.
We'll have to
over
cut this out,
Yeah.
man. Stanley's gonna be pissed if he finds out.
Sorry.
And
You don't want
thick
to
stack.
anger the lead.
here. Thick stack.
I
thinking with the
ruined
thick
the
stack.
surprise.
Alright.
Now look at my episode.
No, but there is crazy ones, man. I've watched them as well, and it is
Isn't
fucking
there a dude who
insane.
can
dude.
stick spoons to him or something?
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I believe though he's magnetic. Sure, there's a guy who the longer he runs, the more untired he gets.
Actually, I think I saw that on a different show.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, there's like a blind guy who can echolocate. Yeah,
Yeah, that's sweet, dude.
he's like, oh,
Actually, there's
that's
seems-
a garbage
like,
can.
teaches-
Well, you can
several
probably
people who
smell
can
the
actually
garbage,
do that
but
too.
there's some other things. So
It's kinda
like he identifies phone booths and he could ride on his bicycle through town. And he's not the only one.
No, he teaches it. That guy like fucking
Yeah.
built a program that if you're susceptible to it, he can teach you how to do it if you're blind.
That's fucking amazing. Humans,
amazing.
Ta-da!
It's like the real Batman.
Which is what always
Because
kind
Bat's
of
just using that sonar.
always annoys me when people talk about the Great Pyramids and it's like, oh, people couldn't build that. Aliens had to be involved. I'm like, fuck it, you're taking away from the human race when you say
You know
that.
Ken, you know how many times you brought that shit up?
I know that's still my one argument.
You should hear his
Dude, I'm
shit
pretty
at
sure
home all the
aliens
time.
built that.
I'm pretty sure they did.
There
Just
was
kidding.
actually a little person who moved massive stones into like some really intricate designs and
But
stacks
all by themselves.
by himself entirely. And he said that he knew the secret behind how they built the pyramids. And
He's not giving it up.
no, he died. He didn't give it up ever.
I saw a show, I think it was Factor
You know what it is? It's called a backhoe.
There you go.
I-
Bobcat. Fuck you.
It's called paying your workers in beer and having them compete against each other
There you go. Bonus.
Exactly.
for bonus beers. Yeah, that's how they did it.
They literally showed how this one guy built like a Stonehenge replica, all just using wood and shit. And I'm like, it's just science, pivot points. You lift it up, slide a board under, lift it the other way, slide another board under, and you just do that until you get it where you want it. Totally easy to do. One person could build it.
It's science.
Okay, anyway, back to the wonderful
Did you
World
know
of
that?
Comics.
Now you
You
know.
I feel it's
Bill,
just
Bill,
been
Bill,
out.
Bill, nah.
It's science, go.
All right.
I
yeah.
think Bill Nye is an incarnation of the Doctor.
So
for
I just
Dr.
wanted
Bill.
to, just on this book here, how appropriate is the color?
pink.
Oh.
Skyler picked it specifically.
Oh, that's so nice.
I was feeling a little
Sentimental.
pink today.
Aw.
Pink for pussy.
So you're feeling like a pussy?
Yeah, he's a
No,
pussy.
yeah,
I must be colorblind.
I'm gonna go
on
to a
this
bar
one.
and find a lonely lady tonight. No, not at all.
I'm sure there's a lot of them the day before Valentine's Day, so you could probably rake it in.
The only thing is, if I go to a bar, it's gonna be the arcade, and
Dude, you never know.
there might be a total of one lady.
There
there,
might
and
be a
she
hot nerd
bartends,
chick
so-
there playing Galaga.
Right, exactly. She's like, just beat Sky. Whoever
They
the fuck
took
that is.
Gaffless out of the arcade.
Did
Oh,
they?
wow.
So,
yeah.
they've ruined my life.
Oh, sad.
Why would they
day.
do that? You're like
Because
the
he's the
best
only one
customer.
putting quarters in it.
Yeah.
I will take vengeance on the bastards who killed my video game.
It'll be back.
I'm very
I'll have it up
Spartacus
and go. I'll have it
here,
up and going at my house in no
You
time.
should just open your own basement bar. It'd be sweet.
Yeah, I will, and I'll invite only the people I already invite now. You guys.
Arcade
I'm down with that.
engineer. Anyway, I came over. Tom was finishing up a little book he's probably going to be talking about here pretty quickly. And so I decided I'd just grab something at random off of his pile here. Picked up a Squadron Supreme. Decided I'd go down. I didn't
Hold it up.
I
They
didn't
gotta
take
see this shit.
I didn't take the first one I found. I went and found number 1, which surprisingly, some of Tom's books are somewhat in order.
What?
You don't have a computer program.
Like
to do
it's
that,
Praise
right?
Allah.
it's not it's not a 1 through 12, but it's like a 1 through 8, and then like
20.
17 and 4.
I really thought I had it pretty good. I thought I had
A lot of them are.
I had 4. I went through in 4.
The thing is, all the issues are in a stack
Yeah.
together.
I went
never
through
looked through Tom's
all
books
these-
and found one title more than twice.
I
in a row.
separated 4 complete titles all the way through in order from 1 to whatever.
Impressive.
Yeah. Basically
These
the
roses are
master
so
when it
happy.
comes to organizing comic books.
Yeah, so this
I think
is
they are getting
this is
bigger.
just basically a rip-off series of a bunch of DC characters.
Yeah,
Uh,
I quickly talked about it on John's crazy birthday episode
Yep.
because that was when I had just read it.
Yeah, I mean it's fun because like the leader is basically he's got like a Captain Marvel kind of.
He totally looks like Captain. What is he,
insignia.
Captain Atom?
But he's vulnerable to
He's Superman.
Argonite.
Yeah, not Kryptonite, Argonite. He's literally.
it's Argonite.
They don't even try to. It's Hyperion or whatever.
Hyperion. Yeah.
Oh, I
mean,
remember.
you've heard of him.
I've
He's a
actually,
Marvel
yeah,
character.
I've seen him. I've seen him actually in
He's
one of
a
the
very-
cartoons.
So what the thing about it is like it's crazy though. Like there's a specific Wonder Woman. There's a specific Batman.
Yeah.
There's a specific every
Nighthawk.
every
is the
single
Batman
person has
character.
an exact replica, but because like I mean since they're doing it with these other ones, they don't have to fucking stay in continuity, you know. So that's where.
Oh, so it's like what
That-
everything's doing now.
Yeah, it's like what if almost. It
Like
it's-
what Marvel's doing coming up in DC. Fucking
Yeah.
continuity.
So what year was that? I'm going to guess that. What is that? Like
Let me tell you about
1984,
continuity. Oh
83?
my god.
it's gone, John.
5?
It's over.
5.
19. Okay, I was kind of close.
I don't even want to talk about
I saw
this
the
stuff.
ads in there, and that's how I was. I'm like, I remember that shit.
Yeah, so I mean, it just kind of starts out with a little display of them. There's some shit falling from space. Let's stop it. It weighs 347 tons because they have to assign a real number to it.
Of course.
And
And it's like they use the imperial
Armageddon.
system
You
that
know,
only the U.S. uses.
it's 100 times more than he should be able to divert. So he ends up getting it done anyway. Just as usual, you gotta numerically define these feats. So that the real nerds
347?
can
I've
get
only.
down and mathematically
No way, he only
compute
did 74
which
last month.
superhero is more powerful than the
I
other.
believe that was 24 newtons
But-
of strength.
We go.
Oh, slow down.
call
Newton.
back.
Future.
We don't measure in newtons around here. So we open up on like a world of turmoil and a bunch of advertisements.
I love the ads.
Bunkers scum.
Hey.
Bunkers fruit candy hits you with a new flavor, watermelon.
Whoa!
What?
Copyright Nabisco Brands Inc. 1985.
Only lasted 1 year.
Probably not that long. But they really want you to buy candy. I mean, there's a Reese's alien that's not ET. That's just
Not
a whole other
ET.
thing. But then
the ugly blue thing, right?
Then when we get past the advertisements, because it really sometimes it does divert my attention that much, so I just have to make that part of it. Big meltdown, potential fire at a fuel processing plant or some such place. They got to shut down some things, and the guy makes it out at the last second.
Ooh, thank God, no casualties.
And all the superheroes who have been surveying, the world in turmoil, everything's in chaos because we come to find I don't remember his name, not really very important.
The bad guy.
He psychonetically manipulates people, so he took over the president, who was Hyperion, which is our Superman ripoff. And
it totally is, dude.
Yeah,
I know he totally
and
is.
he's the president of America, so he has him take over the world, and now the whole world's in turmoil. But they've only just finished up with that, and that's like let's see, 5, 6, 7, a couple more pages.
Did you really read that?
And then they all, oh yeah.
Oh, he did. Like, I got through, I'm reading Death Note, but I literally got through half of that fucking book, and he read one comic book.
This one,
that means he was paying attention.
In his defense,
he was.
Look at this essay.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
how
this
small
material.
that font
it
is.
is laborious.
I know, I've read it too.
Lots
dude.
of exposition.
And they all get together, in
Fuck that shit.
their little superhero roundtable and decide, hey, I've got it. Let's just fix
the
all
world.
the world's problems.
And you can in this book. That's how
All of
extensive the
them.
dialogue
It's a
is.
12-issue miniseries about
Oh.
just seriously fixing
It's
the
like
world.
the Bible.
Tricking the people into trusting them again and fixing the world.
Yeah.
Because of that whole president thing, like, nobody likes us.
Yeah,
We're
everybody's
shunned.
against us. We better not just be these dark masked superheroes off in the distance. And the thing is, like, it goes through okay, we decided we're just going to fix all the world problems, so we better say goodbye to all of our loved ones. So there is a page per hero going back, visiting their loved ones, and the Aquaman guy, I can't even remember who he goes to visit his dolphin lover.
Oh shit, that's gangster.
Bestiality in comic books. You heard it here first.
It's our favorite. We fucking China the
Especially-
Poodle.
Dolphins.
Dude, right there, it's peeking
Dolphin
out.
Road.
Right fucking there. Sam Humphries up in
Whoop.
his bed.
A little bit of sand.
Shout out to China the Poodle.
Shout
Put
out
that
to-
right by the lotion.
Yeah.
There you go.
When there's love in the house, you gotta talk Sam Humphries.
That is fucking awesome.
And yeah, they finish saying goodbye and go about setting about their business. All right, here goes. We're gonna fix the world's problems. The Batman guy's like, no, I can't let Hyperion force these people into a prison of utopia. I'm going to shoot him with an Argonite bullet. And he can't do it.
Yeah, then
What
he
is
ended
that?
up
Like, what is that?
Like
called,
we've
Argonite?
seen in Batman before. I can't shoot.
It's
I
a
can't.
kryptonite answer.
I'm like, no, it sounds like something they used to make
The worst-
countertops out of in the 70s.
I mean, but the thing you guys didn't even bring up is he said that they had to say goodbye to all their loved ones. They're not leaving Earth. They're not going anywhere.
No, they're just
They're
just
they're
fixing
literally
the- they
not
just
going
decided
anywhere.
everybody who wants to fix the world's problems, all of them, raise your hand.
Say goodbye to your family.
Now say
You'll
goodbye to your
never
family.
see them again.
Because
Why
we're
is
fixing
that?
the world's
it's a
problems.
cult.
Can I fix?
It's a cult.
Could I fix the world by my family? No. We're having a different superhero do the area by your family.
They're not really superheroes. They're all mentally challenged, and it's a cult that brainwashes them.
It's funny, dude. It's funny as
So it gives it a
fuck,
whole
dude.
new.
But yeah, it is totally 80s comics. Like,
Yeah.
through
Classic.
and through.
There's-
And it's drew by Bob Hall, which is a dude who came to Rainbow Comics and probably 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, fuck.
And I got a signature on a few different things.
Dude, we should totally have him on the show next time.
There was definitely
He's a pretty old
one
guy.
panel in there
So?
where it's like,
Could
you
hang
should
with
just
us.
go ahead and I'll catch up. And the guy's like, okay. Well, I shouldn't, I guess. Alright, bye. And he just leaves. And I really thought you should have just wrote, yeah, just go ahead without me and I'll catch up. And the other guy just says, if it serves the plot, and goes. And that's all you'd have to have.
That's great, man. Yeah, it's a rough book. Well, let's turn that trash into some really great stuff.
Shit.
Extremely
One man's
good.
trash is another man's trash. Flea market.
Oh my
Little
God,
commercial
now
for the
it'll be
local
in my
flea
head all
market.
day.
It will be.
It will be.
It's a catchy tune. A
And who
flea
doesn't love
market
flea
with
market?
the most memorable commercial in our city.
Oh, by far the best jingle ever. Been going for 40 years.
Oh my
same
God.
jingle.
Evil.
Are they still going? I don't have.
Oh, yeah,
cable
they're still
anymore.
going. They're
Oh,
still
really?
going.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're still
Oh,
going.
wow.
The first Saturday, I believe, of every month. Oh my God.
I love going.
Oh,
I
I'm-
like
Oh
going.
no, the commercial. I mean,
They're
Oh, yeah,
overpriced
it's
though.
the same
Yeah,
commercial.
still, yeah.
Jeez.
Um,
It's really hammering it.
Well, oh my God, you don't change it if it works.
Right.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work that well. I mean, they got the same people coming every single time. I mean, it's
Yeah, but apparently they're still spending money because they're
Yeah,
still
I
there.
guess it's still
even
shit.
even in the recession, people
I
need to
love-
buy crap.
love flea markets and stuff like that. But you know,
It's
you,
actually
Real
a
flea
cool
markets,
place if you
like
have an
on the
old
East
if you have an
Coast,
old video
not-
game system.
Yeah.
It's a cool place to pick that kind of stuff up.
Yep.
We should actually just do a show from there, checking out the comic situation.
yeah. The last
I'm
time I was
sure
there,
there's
they had the Steranko Captain America, where he's like holding the shield up, white background, legs apart, really iconic. eBay, you know, like $40, and they wanted
Whoa.
some guy wanted $350 for it.
Screw that.
And I asked, I was like, "Oh man, that's awesome! You got a deal going on this one?" He's like, "Yeah, this is one of the most wanted comics in the whole entire world, and I got it here. I'll sell it to you for $350." And I just like was about to burst out laughing, but I was with my kids and stuff, so I didn't want to embarrass this guy.
Oh, how sweet.
But I was like, dude, are you fucking
Compassion,
goddamn
another theme
reseller
of
piece of
Valentine's
shit?
Day. Oh
Yeah,
God,
fuck that idiot.
compassion.
Death Note, though. Okay, guys, I'm sure you guys have heard this. There's an anime that was really popular as well, but it's the manga series. This covers 1 and 2. This is like the Black Edition, so it's a little bit bigger. And so what this premise of this book is, there is this other world of these death gods, and they all have their own notebooks. One drops a notebook into the human world, and this guy picks it up and reads the instructions that are in English, and which is
Isn't
so
everything.
funny. Yeah, it's so funny that they have to, like, they really make a point to point that out. Like, the English is the world's, because it all takes place in Japan, you know. So it's like, but English is the world's most popular language, so that's why I wrote it in English. But
And totally like that.
so funny. But and then so this guy, if he writes a name down in this book and he visualizes their face, then they will die 40 seconds later of a heart attack. If he writes down what they die of, they will die that way. And he just, you'd think this is gonna like start slow or something, or he's gonna be really scared about this, but he just fucking harnesses this, and then ends up killing like fucking, by the second book, there's, I don't know, 14 or so like actual chapters or whatever in this one. By the second chapter of book or whatever, he's already killed like well over 500 people.
Nice.
And he's just getting rid of all these criminals. So then, like, the world's greatest detective, this very mysterious guy called L, goes, and then you can see that they're going to be working against each other on each side for a while. And I've actually, I mean, I've spoiled it myself because I've watched the whole anime. So, but it is still really fun, since it's been a couple years since I have, to get in here and then start from afresh. Because in the anime, I'm assuming it'll be the same with this one, it goes to, like, it gets too convoluted, like with these death gods and all this stuff, and like they keep on trying to add more. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah.
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 You know, so like
All the Shimigami.
yeah, Shimigami. I mean, that's the death god, and it, like, there's so many of them, and then like all of a sudden it's so cool, and there's just one on Earth, and then that fucking goes away really quickly, and it just gets more and more. But this is the perfect story right here. This kid is in school. He's the top of his class. He's like the best in the nation on tests. He's super smart. He's intricate about everything. One of the cool parts is where he hides the death note when he's not around is like in this secret compartment that it's really intricate how he sets it up, and that he has to use a special thing. If you open up a different way, it'll pour gasoline and everything will start on fire, and to protect other people, because if they touch the death note, they see the death god. But it's just a great book. It's so quickly paced. There is not very much setup, and they just go, and so it's super fun. So it's 6 out of 6 beers.
Okay.
I didn't rate that. Wait, I couldn't. Rate
I don't know how rare it is, and I don't know if you can find it, but have you seen the live action Death Note movie?
No.
I believe it's a Japanese live action Death Note movie.
Nice.
I haven't myself seen. I've seen previews for it, and it looks like it's a legit thing. I just haven't really tracked it down, but it looks cool as shit.
Well, I'm sure we can find it. We should totally watch it. We can
I
get
would
anything.
totally be down for that. I watched.
This is 2015. We'll be able to find it.
It's the internet. It's out there.
Well, no, not the internet. Team ACBL is going to Japan to investigate the
True.
situation.
Yep.
On our tour, which is coming.
I'm gonna just buy plane tickets on your phone with your card quick.
But are we going
Is
to
that
Japan? I
Apple
thought we were
Pay?
going to Europe.
We'll go there. I'll book them so we fly into Tokyo. We got a week there, then we'll have 11 days in Europe.
Sarah's
Okay, sounds
supposed
like
to
a
be
plan.
booking this trip, you guys, but obviously, as you know, our history of temps has just been really...
Booked. Okay, we'll see you guys in Europe.
Okay.
Done.
Wait,
Done and done.
Uh-oh. What you got over there?
I got a couple
Thick
things
stack?
this week.
Thick
and I think
stack?
He's
I'm-
starting them overturned too, just to
Ooh.
maintain the surprise.
What
I'm
could it
going
be?
to
What could it
start
be?
this week with one that I was really surprised with because I like Star Wars, but I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I'm more Star Trek. I can't do it. I speak with a lisp. But we have Darth Vader #1. We've got a Scotty Young variant cover. And the really cool thing about this comic, and I think you'll like it for this fact, is it's Darth Vader, and it's between. To be honest, I'm not even sure which movie.
Show him the last page, too.
I'll get there.
He'll get there.
It's between two of the movies, and Vader's not really in good standing with the Emperor right now.
Ooh.
Employer standoff.
The Emperor's kind of pissed at Vader
That
because
cover kind of doesn't really fit the book because
I know,
all
it's so cute 'cause
cutesy
it's
and,
got-
like
looks-
Lego looking.
that's kind of how he does it.
It
Yeah.
looks
and then-
like fucking space.
But the
balls.
artwork
Yeah,
is totally
Awesome.
the
I
artwork inside the
loved
book is
the
great.
book.
Yeah,
And I
He
mean,
force chokes Jabba the
so
Hutt.
yeah,
I mean,
so
what?
basically Vader is going to Jabba the Hutt. He's arranging some sort of deal with Jabba, and literally he's like, your Jedi mind tricks won't work on me. And Vader's like, fuck you, I don't use Jedi mind tricks. Force choke,
Yeah.
and Jabba learns his lesson pretty fucking quick. But
Eat some worms.
the Emperor is just browbeating
Oh,
the shit out of Vader.
Karen Gillan? Nice.
He's just he's not happy with Vader at all, and basically calls him out and says, "You suck, you motherfucker! Why did I waste all my time on you?" And then we wind up.
don't treat my boy Anakin that way.
Nice big splash page there.
Yep.
Anakin's revisiting the Sand People on
And then-
Tatooine.
And in some
Just
business.
killing some more.
Just
He just loves killing
Annie,
sand
why
people.
you kill some more?
But you know what? Don't show him that last page. Show him the real last page. Let's get to brass tacks. Fuck
Okay.
Princess Leia.
This is what
Why
I'm
are you
looking
gonna do
forward
a
to.
solo book? That is not gonna be good. Look at that. There is no way that that's gonna fly.
I'm going to still buy it just to see. It'll either be epically good
I can tell from
or
that.
shittily bad, and I'll review it
you
either
can
way.
tell it's gonna be.
Well, I mean, it's Terry Dobson is the author on that. The illustrator on that cover. I can tell because all his girls look exactly alike. So,
Right.
I can
And it
notice
even
it from
says-
a mile away.
It is very good. Well, and I like the fact that the second issue of Vader's coming out this month, so you can still pick
Look
them
at
up.
that Vogue pose of him. He's like, "Hey," on the red carpet.
Although I do love the fact,
Look at that cape. Look at that, Tom. Look at that
I don't
cover.
wanna look
and
at
tell
that.
me how Metro.
Hey,
is.
girl.
Hey, I'm Anakin.
I do like the fact that Marvel is
can't
totally
handle this.
totally milking their Star Wars collection.
This Disney Star Wars shit, dude. That's
Marvel
wild.
is totally milking it with the 40,000 covers they want you to
When
buy.
Ken showed me earlier, my initial reaction was like, "Oh, that is cool," and then I said in my head, "Dude, Disney's Star Wars.
You know
I
though,
will not be picking that up."
You know, seriously, I'll let you read this if you want. It is actually a really good
It's a
story.
good read.
Vader,
It's Karen
Vader's-
Gillan. He wrote it, and he's good.
It's pretty fucking cool, so I totally recommend that one.
Still not gonna read it.
I think you should have. I have my copy here too.
I know.
Don't let the Scotty Young
And how
cutie
many
cover.
how many stupid books did I read that had nothing to do with Lucas either within the Star Wars universe? So I shouldn't be that mad that Disney's now starting to do it, but it's just like, Disney's owning all of Marvel and all of Star Wars.
Star Trek's next. Relax.
Why not? Don't say that. They're already owned.
I saw a clip on YouTube, so shout out to YouTube. That
Well,
there, it was a Star Wars meets Marvel video. And I'm like, I was watching it, and I'm seriously thinking, damn, Disney owns both of them. That could really happen.
Probably if that fucking.
You know what?
happens, just
So
count me out.
if it's
Now that
if
they
it-
heard it on the comic book, look at
And the heads of 1,000 nerds around the world who watch this show went.
No.
No.
You want to know why? Because we all thought of it before, and if it happens, we're revolting.
Oh God, yeah. I don't think it would happen just for the fact that I think they would hopefully realize that would be shit.
I'm
But
not gonna lie.
theoretically, in a parallel universe in quantum reality,
Right.
that has happened somewhere.
Let's be frank. I am stocked to the teeth with blank cover variants. Darth Vader #1 is one of them. So if he appears with Iron Patriot, that shit's going on my walk quicker than you would believe, man.
You can make him appear with Iron Patriot.
I'm
That's
stoked.
the beauty of
I'm
it.
stoked. Are you gonna do yours or you want me to do mine?
You can go.
Why don't you guys just both do each other?
Or on the show? That'd be
Maybe
fun.
later.
Anyways,
It's a whole different show.
another acquisition that I bought was we love the show, and I love the first issue. The second issue kind of blew chunks, but Shield #1. This is a GameStop exclusive variant cover. Red Skull playing chess with the Marvel U, rightfully so.
Nice.
Look at that. So, we got kind of made fun of by Sergeant America, who does his own channel, so check him out. But we got made fun of for being cover snobs, kind of. But you guys have to realize that when the material is so lackluster that's being put out right now, what's a nerd to do when you want to shop?
And, America, I'm with you, bro. These guys are cover snobs.
But you know what? What's a guy to do when there's nothing quality coming out?
I agree.
Then I have to resort to
And
variant
I have a
covers.
lot of all of my other friends that collect comics that are not a comic book look officiated. They, like official comic book lookers, they all are like variant cover obsessive.
Yeah.
Like it would be very rare for a lot of my other friends to buy a book without it being a variant cover.
Yeah.
Which is that's just not my thing, man.
This next one, you guys are gonna hate.
Even
me.
though they're so cool sometimes.
Brian makes fun of me every time I
I
buy
like
an
the
issue
cool
of this. Mortal Kombat X, the new video game release coming up.
Yeah.
I'm only buying this because I want to learn about the characters. So this is an education opportunity.
Yep.
I don't play fighting games because I suck balls at them.
So you're literally not even going to play Mortal Kombat X.
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing my game through comic books.
Dude, Mortal Kombat movies were badass.
Yeah.
I like to think he's preparing himself for the Mortal Kombat reboot that I am sure will be happening at some time within the next 3 years.
Why not?
I
They're
haven't seen
rebooting
anything
everything
announced
else.
yet, but I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got to be on a list
They'll
somewhere.
reboot shit.
Hey,
With the
let's
new,
just do
with
this
the
Mortal
game coming
Kombat
out,
thing
it's
again.
been so long since they've done another one. Yeah, it'll happen.
It is going to be on everybody's game list that they're going to sell a lot of those Mortal Kombat X's.
So to finally fit the theme, I have an actual book.
Oh, you got it.
I
Nice.
did get it. And the blank cover, Mary. but,
That's my baby.
Harley Quinn and Batman. And you guys, first of all, Harley Quinn has nothing on me. So I kind of wanted to
Yeah,
cross
right.
her face out and put me hanging out with Bruce Wayne in there. Because obviously that's how it would go. In an alternate reality.
I'm not jealous. No.
With
That's
Gotham.
very hard.
That's
to
your-
just go and
that's your
X her
celebrity,
face
okay?
out
Like,
and
everybody
then
gets
just-
one
as long as you realize I'm going to be hooking it with Barry Allen, the Flash.
Yeah,
from,
see.
then
Everybody has
that's
to.
okay.
Everybody has.
From the show? He's like 12.
He's got to be over 18.
He's legal.
He's legal. It's California, right?
He's legal.
I don't know where the hell is that.
So you want someone that's quick.
I don't know. I saw the last episode. I'm willing to see.
You
what
heard her
that's
here
worth.
first. Thick Stack likes quick.
Done in a
Right.
flash.
Done in a flash.
Well, that was good. I hope
That,
it was
no,
good
it just
for you.
means they
Did it
recover
happen?
that much faster. So
Yeah, exactly. He's going in one night like 52 loads.
I got nothing. You're out.
Oh, God.
okay. So the
That's
other
how
purchase
big
I got
it's
this week was, and I didn't even realize it,
It's the new
is-
52.
Oh my
is an
God.
autographed cover of Scorier's #1 of 4, and it's from Devil's Due Printing. Apparently, you have a story about that. I'm not familiar with them. All I know is this was a fucking awesome,
Yeah, there's just
awesome
Devil's
comic.
Due apparently had a whole bunch of I don't know all the intricate details, but a guy who was running Devil's Due had a whole bunch of creators that are known creators now make a whole bunch of books for him, and then he put the books out and did not pay any of the creators.
Ken, why are you supporting shitty ethics?
I don't know. I didn't know any of this. I
Ken,
picked
they
it up.
told you this at the counter. What the fuck, bro?
They did not.
Along with liking
But
Flash.
I don't care. I'm going to keep buying this one because the story is awesome, and I didn't even realize, like I said, it's an autographed cover. The story is
By
actually
some
very cool.
money grubbing asshole.
But and you haven't even said what it's called yet.
It's called, I said Scorier's #1 of 4.
Scorier's, yeah.
Scorier's. Basically, the whole premise is a human apocalypse happens. The beginning of the story, humans are still in
It's
charge.
just zombies of squirrels.
But like 3 pages in, suddenly all the animals are in charge, and the animals are actually broken up into factions. And they're like, here's a picture of one of the King Ra.
That is awesome.
So I mean, look at the artwork on that. How cool
It's
is
like
that?
Demented Fables.
Well, and there's there's a letter in the back from the guy who wrote it, and
Saying I'm sorry for screwing the industry.
don't be
Probably
that
not even the
hater.
same guy at
No,
all.
it's
You know what's
not.
funny is I didn't know about any of this until Tom just said that, and I just told him to it.
Yes.
And I'm probably wrong.
But he talks about how he's not familiar with comics, the traditional comics.
Yeah,
And so he
you
writes,
just lost me, dude. Don't fucking tell me that.
No.
You lost
But he
me,
writes
bro.
it more like a story, and really it's more like an illustrated story, but it's actually, the artwork is beautiful.
I'm not really
It's-
into comics.
It's very, the story is
I
amazing.
couldn't code it in any other medium.
And animals attacking. No, look at that. I mean, and it's a really good story.
I'm just
I-
I like how defensive you are about this book.
I
You
will
have,
be
like,
reviewing this on my
3,000
show as well.
comics.
I really,
You're passionate
okay,
about this shit.
I really enjoyed this one to the point where I'm really going to hunt out the other ones and actually get them.
When
and
did it
if
come out?
Just the next one comes out in March.
Nice.
I never heard about them. When I bought them at the store, the guy behind the counter was like, "Oh yeah, Warriors!" Like he knew all about them. So I don't know if they've been around or if this is a brand new run or what the deal is.
We're gonna have, like,
But it's a
signs in our
really
yard.
good story. It's a great artwork. I really enjoyed it, and I'm hunting the rest of them down. So I mean, I can't give it.
All
high
the others
recommendation.
signed copies.
Yeah,
Possibly.
the premise of this kind of reminds me of
Yeah, and I want to pay $5 for a
Brian
fucking
Jake's
comic book.
books,
Actually,
the Red Wall series
Hell, even
from
worse,
back in the
dude.
day.
It was worth it. I'm okay with it. I'm sorry, Skyler. What
I
did you say?
actually paid much
Well,
more.
I was just
than
saying that this reminds me of the Red Wall series, the Brian Jake's books.
It kind of reminded me of that as
it's like
well.
all
Oh,
animal and rodent warriors.
It's really cool though. I mean, the just there's actually
Like a
very
more
gory
hardcore
scenes
version,
in there.
yeah.
Yeah, there's just and there's a cat that just takes a mouse and just rams it on a tree and just licks it. And
Grammy.
it's just so
Valentine's Day.
you know they're a
Valentine's
cat,
Day,
but it's like
right?
and licking that.
I mean, that's just what cats do.
Right, but it's just so graphic to
Dude,
actually
Ken, I
watch
never
it.
knew you loved the pussy.
And it just it's very
Is that
off.
true,
It's
Ken?
very off putting when the pussy's talking about licking the mouse and has claws. That's kind of off putting. So not so much.
Oh my god.
God,
Like
dude,
the movie
God.
Teeth.
This
Yeah.
episode
I'll tell you what. We got to end this real quick
This
because this is
episode's
just
dripping
getting.
with innuendo, bro. It's
This
so
is
funny.
getting out of control. Let's
I have no
anybody
idea what they mean. I'm totally
anybody
innocent.
else who has something to say, let's get this over.
Shout out
We
to
gotta
China
shut
the
down.
Poodle.
Fucking
Fucking shit.
China the Poodle.
Fuck.
Oh man, dude.
China the Poodle. Anything else, boys?
No man.
Anything? We solved the world's problems this week. I think we did a good job. We talked about what we love, which is comic
we
books.
voted on whether we were going to do it or not, and we all said yes. So
Oh yeah,
it's done. All your problems are over.
All right.
Enjoy
Well,
that.
you guys, the roses are getting trashed. We're just drinking our beer,
They've
having a good
actually
time,
opened
hanging
up.
out. And honestly, keep in touch with us at comicbooklook@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you guys. Hit us up on Twitter. For
Hit us
shizzle.
up.
Other than that, we're just busy saving the world right now, so keep subscribing to our channel. You guys have a whole fucking white box of videos to watch, so relax. We're on demand for you. It's your boy John on Demand. It's Ken, Tom, Skyler. We're saving the world one comic at a time. Have an awesome comic book winter and keep it comics for sure, man.